Hey everybody, welcome back to Beyond the Beat. I'm Dave, and today we've got a nice live stream set up for you. Erika Werry is coming in to do some singing for you, and I'm just going to warm up the set a little bit and sing for you myself. I don't really have anything prepared, but I'm going to play a couple of nice songs that I love to play. I am just a poor boy, though my story's seldom told. I have squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. Lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie, lie, lie. When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers in a New York City railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poorer quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. Lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie. Lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, 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 lie. Asking only workman's wages, I come looking for a job, but I get no offers. Just to come on from the whores on 2nd Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. Lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie. Lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie. Lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, 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 lie. Now I'm laying out my winter clothes and wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters aren't leading me, bleeding me, going home, going home. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminder of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame. I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. Lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie. Lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie. Lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, 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 lie. Lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie. Lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, 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 lie. Right, thanks for listening. Anyone that's out there, I'm just sort of winging it here, picking out some tunes that I think you might like. Did one on the live stream last week. It's a tune I wrote called Carcass and Bones. I think I'll do that one for you just for fun right now. So. Well, there's a carcass and bones in the moonlight on the tracks by the edge of town, blinded and scared by the headlight. I didn't slow the freight train down. No, I didn't slow the freight train down. Well, my fears were all around me. The fire smoke was in my eyes. Though I could see, my bones were acting blind. carcass was the things I'd done, and the bones were left behind. Across the tracks in moonlight were entwined. Well, there's a carcass and bones in the moonlight on the tracks by the edge of town. Blinded and scared by the headlight, I didn't slow the freight train down. No, I didn't slow the freight train down. Oh Lord, peel my surface off and free my body's pain. The clouds moved in and on me they did rain. Well, there's a carcass and bones in the moonlight on the tracks by the edge of town. Blinded and scared by the headlight, I didn't slow the freight train down. No, I didn't slow the freight train down. No, I didn't slow the freight train down. No, I didn't slow the freight train down. Oh, hey, come on in. Hey, we're live right now. Thought you were Erika. Leave the door open out there. Thanks, Sasha. That's Sasha, my son. Freight train, gone so fast. Freight train, gone so fast. Please don't tell them which train I'm on, so they won't know which route I've gone. When I die, Lord, bury me deep down at the end of old Chestnut Street, so I can hear old number 9 as she goes rolling by. Freight train, gone so fast. Freight train, gone so fast. Please don't tell them which train I'm on, so they won't know which route I've gone. And when I'm dead and in my grave, no more good times here I'll crave. Place some stones at my head and feet and tell them all I've gone to sleep. Freight train, gone so fast. Freight train, gone so fast. Please don't tell them which train I'm on, so they won't know which route I've gone. freight train, gone so fast. Freight train, gone so fast. Please don't tell them which train I'm on, so they won't know which route I've gone. So they won't know which route I've gone. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, we're live here, so you can say hi to everybody.
I'm sure everyone's loving your playing.
I hope so. I'm doing my best here. Hey, Nick, that's Erika.
Hi, Nick. Nice to meet you.
Right, I'm gonna do a Leonard Cohen tune here. Oh, how am I gonna do this one? I'm gonna do it up high. Oh, the sisters of mercy, they are not departed or gone. They were waiting for me when I thought that I just can't go on. They brought me their comfort and later they brought me their song. Oh, I hope you run into them, you've been traveling so long. Yes, you must leave everything that you cannot control. It begins with your family, then soon it comes around to your soul. I've been where you're hanging, and I think I can see how you're pinned. When you're not feeling holy, your loneliness says that you've sinned. They lay down beside me, I made my confession to them. They touched both my eyes, and I touched the dew on their hem. If your life is a leaf that the seasons tear off and condemn, they will bind you with love that is graceful and green as a stem. When I left, they were sleeping. I hope you run into them soon. Don't turn on the lights. You can read their address by the moon. And it won't make me jealous if I learn that they sweetened your night. We weren't lovers like that, and besides, it would still be alright. We weren't lovers like that, and besides, it would still be alright. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really good.
I love this room. I mean, this room, I better love this room. I live in this room, you know, maybe more than any other room in the world. It's a pretty good cage.
Yeah, it sounds great.
That's nice. Thanks, Erika. Should I do another one?
You should do a few more.
Okay.
I'm enjoying the show.
All right.
Before I go on, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. Let me enjoy a couple songs.
You enjoy some songs, and then
Do you play, Nick?
I do, but I don't sing. I play piano.
Okay.
it's cool. We're just hanging out, and you know, it's nice to be live. Nick, could you pass me that orange guitar? Well, while I'm live right now, I think I might just. You can go right through the shot. Doesn't matter. It's sort of.
I'm not in it. Am I in it?
I don't know if you're in it. If you are, you probably.
I'm in it.
You're in it, but I mean, if you're in the shot, you know, you're helping.
That's okay. That's
Right.
good. I see now where the camera is. Okay.
Yeah. So guys, we're giving this away on the 11th of February. Okay. This is an airline guitar. It's valued at around $1,000. It's worth much more than that to me because it sounds so nice, and it's been in the studio for a long time, and it holds a special spot in my heart. And it doesn't get played enough. So if you're watching, or if you're sort of, all you have to do is participate in the live streams, subscribe to the channel, you know, like the videos, or leave a comment, or just sort of, you know, hang out with us a little bit on our YouTube channel. We're trying to grow it. We're trying to grow it in so many different ways that it's hard to grow it, but it's a labor of love, and we want to bring to you a beautiful music channel over time. That's the real goal. We want to build incredible content. A lot of these, you know, things that I'm trying out are little tests as I, you know, develop ways of teaching and develop ways of performing and sharing amazing performers with you. And I want to incorporate a lot of you from the school into these live streams and get you playing more and, you know, create. I know we all get way too much screen time in the world, but the concept behind this channel is much more beautiful than just you know, trying to build a social media platform for various reasons. I believe that it's a great way to document our time together. I believe that it's a great way to document the lessons that get taught and just and build our community. I really do. I think it's a cool thing that we can do, and I hope to do it. So take part, win this guitar. I want a lot of people to try out for it. I want to put a lot of names into that hat. And every time you participate, you get another chance to win. It's something that doesn't stop. So, I mean, you know, don't make a full-time job out of it, but check in once in a while and give yourself at least a lane in the race. All right. With that, I'm just going to throw the guitar back to Nick, and he'll catch it. And I'm kidding. I wouldn't treat your precious guitar that way. That's not what I would do. And I'm going to play another tune for you. I'm going to play a little jazzercise tune. It's called Jazzercise. No, it's not. It's not. No one would name a song like that and play it. It's called Sunny. Oh, Sunny, thank you for the sunshine you gave. Sunny, thank you for the love you brought my way. Well, my life was torn like windblown sand, and a rock was formed, babe, when we held hands. Sunny one, so true, I love you. Sunny, thank you for the smile upon your face. Oh, Sunny, thank you for that gleam that blooms with grace. Well, you're my spark of nature's fire, and you're my sweet, complete desire. Sunny one, so true, I love you. Sonny, thank you for the truth you let me see. Sonny, thank you for the facts from A to Z. Well, you're my spark of nature's fire, and you're my one complete desire. Sunny one, so true, I love you. Oh, Sunny, yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny, you smiled at me and really eased the pain. Well, the dark days are done and the bright days are here. You're my sunny one, so sweet and so clear. Oh, sunny one, so true, I love you. I don't know.
Sonny, who wrote that?
Bobby Hebb wrote that song.
Was it like a one-hit wonder almost thing?
It was a one-hit wonder, maybe. I don't know if Bobby Hebb had. I feel like it might have been.
But that song.
So there's a bit of a that song's famous, and there's a bit of a I don't know. There's a bit of lore behind the tune. So Bobby Hebb had a really horrible tragedy in his life before he wrote this song. His brother was just it was like a sort of a random act of violence. His brother was killed. There was like I think it was like a carjacking, or it was like a long time ago. And then in the same span, like in the same week that his brother was killed in this sort of like brazen act of violence, Kennedy was shot too. And he wrote the song right around that whole time, and he claims that there's no connection to it, but there's this haunting vibe, right? Like well, he says that there's no connection, but I mean, there's something. How can that not affect you? If you're writing it, so there's something.
It's mournful sounding.
People feel that there's something in the tune from obviously how are you not affected by what happened in his life was a big deal. Anyways, there's a lot of really good versions of that song out there, and it's kind of a cool tune. I don't know. Should I do another one here? Yeah, go for it. Yeah, so that's Erika Werry, everybody, and she's going to be joining us, and she's going to actually be playing for you. I'm just warming up. She's going to play a few songs. I'm warming up the stage here, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying. Well, peaches in the summertime and apples in the fall. If I can't have the girl I love, I don't want none at all. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I know. Shady Grove, my little love, I'm a bound for Shady Grove. Rock-a-da-dee, rum-da-dee-ka-da-dee, rum-dum-dee-dee-ka-da-dee, dee-ka-da-dee-ka-da-dee. Well, a kiss from pretty little Shady Grove, as sweet as a brandy wine. And there ain't no girl in this old world that's prettier than mine. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I know. Shady Grove, my little love, I'm a bound for Shady Grove. Well, when I was a little boy, I wanted a Barlow. Well, some come here to fiddle and dance, some come here to marry, some come here to fiddle and dance, but I come here to marry my Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I know. Shady Grove, my little love, I'm a bound for Shady Grove. Well, I wish I had a banjo string made of golden twine, and every tune I'd play on it is wish that girl was mine. Yeah, Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I know. Shady Grove, my little love, I'm a bound for Shady Grove. Oh, Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I know. Shady Grove, my little love, I'm a bound for Shady Grove.
That's a great song. I don't know that many bluegrass songs, but that one was sticks out.
I love that one, yeah.
I have it on some.
Sort of an old time tune. What do you want to play some tunes, Erika?
I was gonna get my guitar out and sort of tune it. I'll do that during this your lap if you play.
Yeah, what do I play? I don't know what to play.
You just got getting warmed up.
I'm just getting warmed up. I know. There's probably a whole bunch of cool songs I could do.
Those are the socks. Where did I put the socks? They're there.
You have them in your guitar case?
Yeah. And did you get my text, by the way? I'm not sure if the other people can hear me. Not really.
They might be able to hear you a little bit, but
So
what was your text?
we had said fourish.
Yeah,
Fourish.
fourish.
You have to be more specific.
I thought I said before
Nick
four.
is my witness.
Well, you know what? It's
but I'm really sorry also.
it's all right. It's all right. It's good for me to sing a few songs anyways. I enjoy
I
it.
know. This is what I
You
thought
forced
were
you
doing.
forced me into
That's
something.
a famous songbook there. I used to have that.
I love this one.
It is good.
Oh, I've got one for you guys. See, there's always another song.
Play 2 or 3 more. Play 4 more. I'm just gonna.
That's nice with a nice, like audience member like you. You're so supportive.
What is the master class? I thought that started at 7. Is that right?
You know what? Sean is probably going to do his masterclass on Wednesday. This week we're just sort of freestyling it.
Okay.
It's not like we've got like a massive viewership that tunes in or something, and then they're like, what's going on? How's it changed? Like there might be like, if we're lucky, like 3 people out there watching, or maybe there's more. If you're out there, maybe it's 1.
Maybe they're like, damn, we needed.
But if it's 1, I love you.
I don't know if the internet's not reconnection successful. Yeah, so it happened twice already.
Huh, that's not good.
Yeah, it's odd.
That's it usually doesn't do that, but. by your side. Cling to the warmth of your tiny hand. I'll do anything to help you understand. I'll love you more than anybody can. And the wind will whisper your name to me. Little birds will sing along in time. The leaves will bow down when you walk by. And morning bells will chime. I'll be there when you're feeling blue, to kiss away the tears if you cry. I'll share with you all the happiness I found, a reflection of the love in your eyes. And I'll sing to you the songs of the rainbow, whisper all the joy that I found. The leaves will bow down when you walk by, and morning bells will chime. And I'll sing to you the songs of the rainbow, whisper all the joy that I found. The leaves will bow down when you walk by, and morning bells will chime. And I'll walk in the rain by your side, cling to the warmth of your tiny hand, do anything to help you understand. I'll love you more than anybody can. And I'll sing to you the songs of the rainbow, whisper all the love that is mine. The leaves will bow down when you walk by. Morning bells will chime. Did I see you down in a young girl's town with your mother in so much pain? I was almost there at the top of the stairs with her screaming in the rain. Did she wake you up to tell you that it was only a change of plans? Dream up, let me fill your cup with the promise of a man. Did I see you walking with the boys, though it was not hand in hand? And was some dark face in a lonely place when you could understand? Did she wake you up to tell you that Dream up, let me fill your cup with the promise of a man. Did I see you give more than I can take? Will I only harvest some? As the days fly past, will we lose our grasp or fuse it in the sun? Did she wake you up to tell you that it was only a change of plan? Dream up, let me fill your cup with the promise of a man. Dream up, let me fill your cup with the promise of a man. Sort of made it through that one. I know that one. I haven't played it in a while. Harvest. It's harvest. It is harvest. What do you think, Erika? You gonna?
I think it's definitely, it was already the look before the pandemic, like yoga pants, you know.
Yeah. Whoa.
Ooh, the comfort look.
Before it was a little further away than I thought. I just
It was really, I haven't, like, you know, this is great sounding room, and that sounded awesome. I thought you were going to play the orange guitar for a second, which I would like to hear, but the,
Oh yeah, I could do that.
the acoustic in here just sounded so good.
Yeah.
I even jotted down a list of songs, like, I don't know, I guess I'll get into position. I didn't even bring a funky hat. Just wanna do one thing. I was gonna say, Dave, you'll be happy to know I changed my strings.
Oh yeah.
I had pre-pandemic strings on. I might as well use this, so. I was having a good time saying pre-pandemic strings, but
That's good. But now you're just post-COVID cables.
when I was sharing the link for tonight or whatever, I said something about you can win a free guitar, blah blah blah, like no strings attached. Have you used that yet?
No, I haven't used it yet. That's a good one.
I was like, heh Okay, it's funny that I brought this cable because one of the other things I've been doing just to have fun and to play around and do something different, I guess, and get into the tunes on my own, because who's playing with anyone else, you know? Well, we could be jamming, but
We could be.
I've taken the capo off.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? Like,
Free
I'm just
yourself.
gonna do every song without the capo that I would normally use the capo for, and hope for the best. Really, I think it'll work out.
It always does.
And I have to say that I've been feeling so exhausted. Like I told you, I couldn't sleep. I mentioned to Dave, like, having insomnia.
There's a
And
lot
I
of
think it's been
insomnia
like
these
3
days.
days
Yeah.
since I've slept, and I have a bit of a headache. But I think what I need, ironically, is I need to just play some songs. Like I said, I need an audience of one.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Oh man, we're so happy to have you here.
And it was really great to hear you.
Oh man.
We've jammed together. You and I used to go to the open mics, and you would sit in on my song, like sight unseen sort of thing. So you
Yeah.
can feel free to, like, if you were to sit on the couch and
I
play
don't know,
along,
like,
that wouldn't
I wanna
bother
just
me.
hear you play.
Did I double check my? I did double check my tuning. Okay. So yeah, the new strings do sound a hell of a lot better if I
God,
do
yeah.
say so. Am I allowed to say hell?
Always say how.
Erika is the first one. And I like your intern already, Dave. That's very important. Double check spelling. And then the second name, which is Werry, Werry. But everyone always gets it wrong, so don't feel bad. Okay, that's pretty common. Erika M, the famous Erika. I should actually.
Is that in your way? Do you find
No,
this annoying?
I should just play it while you're doing this.
Yeah, it'd help me.
Is that not? It's not in tune. You're the tuner.
Oh, this.
Oh, I left my tuner over there. Let me see.
I got a tuner for you.
Okay.
Ready? Just don't
to-
walk out with it. Everyone always walks out with them. Here.
See if that works. Okay, cool. I'll use that. I think it's because I changed the strings. I should probably pull the string. Okay, supposedly it's gonna work, and the off thing is right there.
Guys, it's really nice to have Erika here, and to have her back in my sort of musical life here. We're working on a beautiful album that is just like a project that it's a dream project. It's just so nice to work on her tunes and just share her with you. She's my favorite performer in Toronto.
My gosh. This is why I don't like the intro. It's
Yeah,
like,
and,
how could that possibly be true?
That's no, it's true. What do you mean? How could that possibly?
I got a nice laugh at him, Nick.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. I'm
Listen.
gonna play some songs I wrote. Let's
Guys,
not overdo
Erika,
it here.
don't mess this up, okay? Don't mess this up, okay? I want some perfection out of you.
Okay.
You're representing the whole school here, and it's exciting.
Sorry, I'm laughing so hard now.
to get you back.
Thank you, Dave. Okay. Catching the train in the nick of time, making all connections, running for your life. Just one more hill to climb, just one more bus to ride. Without you, my head is 2 feet wide. Without you, where am I gonna hide? Who do you show the snow to? Who do you make a show to? Keeping warm inside with you. Fortune I've uncovered, lifted stones keep these shelves all cluttered. Not to feel alone, my mouth is wide with laughter. You don't see me suffer after. Eyes bright with smiling, you don't see me crying without you. Show the snow to? Who do you make a show to? Keeping warm inside with. You have a beautiful blue in your eye, and I'm jealous at the way that you try. Looking out over the things that you see. I want you right here, but say, just let me be without you. Ooh. Who do you show the snow to? Who do you make a show to? Keeping warm inside with.
This sounds awesome.
The strings feel different, having played the same strings for over a year. Here's a song called Broken Down on a Halifax Pier. Heavy wind all weekend blew behind the mic and out of range that picture. But his skin couldn't be thinner. I liked it better when Vancouver reminded me of him. You have heard. And the musicians sing all morning, glancing at each other, thinking they're really clever, bringing back some misty romance to me, for instance. And I liked it better when you would hold my gaze through the murky haze of the cloak and dagger, but that was yesterday. Your guess is good as mine, are we as good as out of time? I'm broken down, as far from there on a Halifax pier. The salt stings still so natural here. I'm broken down, as far from there on a Halifax pier. The salt stings still so natural here. All right, so that was a little lower. I was thinking by taking the capo off, and so therefore a lot of the songs being in a lower register than usual, I would venture out on a higher note every once in a while, but I didn't on that one.
Venture out.
Like on the bridge, I'm kind of meant to, but
It sounds great, by the way.
the strings sound better without the capo. There's no doubt, which is why I want to do this. So when I go back to playing with the band, everyone will, it'll be like mutiny of the bounty. I'll have to go back to the capo thing because no one will relearn. You know what I mean?
Tell everyone about your band and your music.
The band's called The Alphabet for now. It's kind of a silly name, especially since Google took it after. I had it first. The alphabet thing, and it's like Google now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had it first, but of course, like, what am I gonna do?
Sue Google.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you guys about it. I mean, there's nothing to say yet. There's not a single gig. We are actually going to do as a duo another one of the Silver Dollar live from this live stream from the basement of the Silver Dollar. I believe that's still happening.
I'd love to have you and Mike here too. That would be cool.
Why not? This is even better. This is a nicer setup.
We should do it.
They sounded good though. They did a good job. It was a very cool,
Yeah.
It was
When
good.
When is that going to be?
I haven't got the date yet.
Okay.
I meant to email them. It was a comedy show. Between Mike and I, it was a lot of, it was pretty funny. Hopefully it would happen just as well the next time.
Well, I'll say this. We'll
Or-
promote it when it comes out so that everyone can, have access to Erika and Mike.
Just my hair.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a song I wrote for my grandmother. Her name was Marguerite Buchanan, and we spent a lot of time together, and all the little things I described in the song that we would do actually happened. And I really did ask her. I asked her all the time, like, who do you love more? Granny, who do you love more, me or Jimmy? Who do you love more, me or Jimmy? It was my brother.
That's really hard for her. Like, how
Who
would
do you
put her
love
through
more?
that?
Who do you love more? I'd ask her all the time. Like, I know there's a lot of psychology in this, but anyway. She'd always reply, I love you both the same, dear. Very diplomatic answer, which, I believe that was probably true.
Yeah, I'm sure she
Poor
did.
Jimmy, they say the second child gets less love, but I don't think that's true in my case.
In my case, I was just like a used rag of a first child, and they just practiced on me, and they screwed up, and they said,
But
well, let's not do that again. I'm glad we got that over with. Let's get back to
Well, you
making
know what? I think the same for
good
me.
people. Let's get back to making good people.
But I was very close to my grandmother, this Marguerite. Much closer than to my mom. I'm sure she's not listening to this, but it's true. She knows, I think. It often happens that way, I think. Skip a generation. Sleepless nights dreaming, hanging. Okay, it's the capo. Sleepless nights dreaming, hanging out, washing, standing around and talking Walden Pond. Your rubber boots and big farmer's cap on, stay in the back until the sun's all gone. Fool hours. I forgot to say that she was an avid gardener. All day, every day, from spring until the end of fall in her garden. So hence the flowers line. Clipping flowers, bringing them to neighbors, bringing them inside. Read by the light, windows open. Listen at night to the garden. 25th of December, laughter up to the rafters. Who do you love better, me or my brother? Flowers. Lily of the valley, Marguerite, Daisy. See, the strings do sound much nicer.
They
I didn't
do sound
believe you, or I
nice.
did not believe you. It was my
You didn't
sheer
think you needed-
laziness. It was my laziness.
Well, yeah, it's
I guess. Oh, they sound so much better. As soon as I put them on, it was like, holy shit, like it sounds ringing, like mad. Then even I can see the string, like I'm looking down, I can see them shimmering.
I know, I gotta change mine now. Hey,
No, yours sounded beautiful, by the
what's
way.
that song that we used to play together?
Maybe the Billy Bragg one. It's on the list here. I was just gonna do Thinking. You could play along with that.
What
Watch
are the
this one.
chords?
It's like G, and then watch your foot's on a chord there.
Yeah.
Almost, okay.
I'll go get, there's a mic set up in the corner. So I'll be like off camera. Be like this guitar. And then any songs that you think that maybe you want
Yeah,
playing.
there's
Like,
a
'cause
middle
it's-
section in this
I'm
that
just
goes
thinking, like,
major,
what-
but
this is so informal and nice.
yeah.
We can just really have
How many watchers are there? One?
There's like 3.
You could get the piano. You could get the piano. So I was thinking this song, which is G, A minor. It just repeats like this, but then there's a major section in the middle. So I'm just gonna launch
Okay.
into that. So listen for it. It goes to the E instead of the G, I think. This song is called Thinking. Don't do too much thinking. Don't do too little thinking. It's hard to get it just right. There we go. Now we're talking. You can keep me from slowing down because because I think that's what I do. I slow down. We spend our days in water, thinking with the fish. Inking in this think tank, we fight it off, we write it off and wish. We spend our days in fire, I'm waiting to retire from this unheated medium. It's so warm, don't you think? It's so warm. Ooh, are you awake? Are you faking? I think I disturbed you when I came in. Let us spend some days at pleasure. Thinking at my leisure of all the pleasure you can give. You never miss. I treasure it. I spend my days in heaven. I spend my days in heaven. I spend my days in heaven, just thinking of your kiss. Right, featuring Beyond the Beat's own David Mackenzie and accompaniment. Now he's gonna take over. I knew it. This would be a good opportunity to say I usually play with Kate McLean on the drums and backing vocals, Wes Neal on double bass, who unfortunately has moved away. So maybe to be replaced by Paul Kalinske on bass, although he doesn't play stand-up. You don't play stand-up either.
No.
Michael Hopkins on guitar, usually. Myself. And Josh Cavan, we can't forget Josh. Actually, Mike and Josh each sent you files today, I think.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll listen to
Well,
those
we'll listen to
later.
those after, yeah.
I'm gonna play In Between. Normally it's in the key of B. Today's in the key of A. It's a bit weird, but
I'll let you play it then.
it's
Tell
like
me the ones you
it'd be a
want me to sit
perfect
in on.
one. Well, Josh says it's weird, but it has some weird changes.
Yeah.
If you know it, you might know this one.
I wouldn't know what or not.
Okay, here we go. Oh wait. It's called In Between. That's all I know for the moment. That's not good either. How does it start? I think it goes like this. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. We were thorns. No. We were. It's so weird. We were thorns. It's we were thorns. What's the melody? We were thorns digging sides. I will say it's a good exercise to take off the capo. I got it now. You know? I got it. We were thorns digging sides. Coupling, it was crazy. Hoping for the perfect indie love theme, but there are. It's the wrong one. This is an old song, but I'm gonna start over. We were thorns digging sides, coupling, it was crazy. Hoping for the perfect indie love scene, but there was something, though our friends taking sides, looking twice, shook their heads as we prepared for paradise. We were thorns digging sides, coupling, it was crazy. Hoping for the perfect indie love theme. That's a great line. That's a good thing I keep saying it. Because that's the second verse. I'll try it one more time. You guys having fun? This is an exercise in... Okay, I got it. We were thorns digging sides, coupling, it was crazy. Hoping for the perfect indie love theme. Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll come to that song. Come back to that song. It's weird, I can't remember the third line. Oh my god, you know who would know it? Kate. The drummer, Kate. She would be saving me right now. This happens all the time, unfortunately, and she's always telling me the line. She's like the best, most amazing person ever.
We should send her some money on her Twitch stream and ask her the question and see if
Have
she
you
can
watched her
answer
show
it.
yet?
No. Not for lack of wanting, just for lack of doing.
Oh yeah, having time. I know it's something about like you lost your key, but I still see your beauty. So let's just go to the chorus. I'm tossed back and looking through, hot and cold, fat and thin, young and old. Na 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 na. Cheeky grin catches me, I'm tossed back and looking through, hot and cold, fat and thin, young and old. Ooh, back in me and him, hot and cold, fat and thin, young and old. Ooh. It was the ending that's weird. That's what I remembered. Anyway, that's okay. That song is available online if you really want to hear the words. Okay, here's a good one called Wavelengths. I'd like it out on your wavelengths, like the sounds basking in the present tense, floating slow. It's the heat of the city. Things get finished. There is no hurry. But in this contest, are you expected to write the best song, alas, and get it down? Keep in tune, don't turn it around. Even from the stage where you can only hear the drum. And after that, you can find the right sound by the band's rounds at the bar. Watch the door, and you can pass the jug once more. Like the sound grass pushing through the ground, whistling low. It's the beat of the city. Big things get finished. There is no hurry. But in this contest, are you expected to write the best song that lasts? And don't forget, book a show, you're not done yet. Pick up the phone and personally call to let everybody know. And after that, you can't find the right sound. Buy the band's rounds at the bar, watch the door. Get paid in beer, drink till you can't no more. Or you can charge $1 or $4. That was a crazy ending. It's true, you only charge $4 for cover, or even $3 if you're on the East Coast.
Is it still that?
I think so. It's probably less now. It's nothing now.
In a lobster shop.
I do like lobster. I noticed a lot of deep fried clams when we were down there on the East Coast. Deep fried clams and a lot of like overweight people. Like, sorry. But I was like, maybe a few less deep fried clams,
One less.
They are really good. Like, I can see why that happens.
I'd choose overweight over fewer deep fried clams.
You would, would you?
Imagine. I think I would choose what?
That's funny. I'm so mean. Okay, here we go. I'm going to play a few more. Like, I've got this list of songs. I don't think I'm going to play them all. I've got a bunch of covers. I'm going to skip the covers. We don't need covers, right? Unless you want to play the Billy Bragg one.
We just need whatever you want to play. We need what you've got. You're sounding great, and it sounds great in this room, and just enjoy it.
My headache's slowly going away. I felt like, what do I need? I need an audience of one, like I said.
You've doubled that. This is like 50% better than one.
What? There's no one watching?
There's two. It's me and Nick.
No, I mean online.
Yeah, people tune in.
I hope they didn't tune in and then leave because I was on. But I understand what it's like. I'm not gonna worry about that. I do that when it's great, so you know what I mean.
Yeah.
In the end, it was mutual, Dave. I was sinking myself, and you needed no schooling in foot shooting. You helped yourself find that. Through mine, beat yours flat, moving a few shy breaths, a few breaths shy. Tell me why I still feel my heart shrinking when I think how I kept kicking my own shoe. I miss you. I don't miss you too. That would be the short, bandless version of that song.
Hey, there's a few people tuned in.
Okay, here's a song then for those of you who just tuned in. A song called Fishing for Fish. Because what are you going to fish for, really? right? What are you gonna fish
You
for?
fish for people listening on YouTube. You could drag a song through YouTube and see if you snag someone.
That's the obvious answer, yes. This is a nice slow version of the song, I realize, but that's okay, I'm gonna go with it. Why not? You were quiet, should have been talking instead. Holding your peace to the head. Oh, just a little dishonest, but you didn't see it. You didn't mean it. I was just leaning in. Oh, next time I'll go fish in the wind. I'll fish for fish. Oh, you can blame it on a beautiful stranger. It was perfect when you met. Oh, I became the inevitable dangers you're afraid to even bet. Rolling, yeah, right out of gas when you shouldn't have been driving. You shouldn't have been leaning. Let it take you where you get. Oh, next time I'll go fishing for that. Then all the stars you brush, let it take you where you rush. You were tired, should have been sleeping, I guess. Holding your hand, I was holding your hand like my breath. Ooh, oh, just a little uneasy, but now it's such a mess. Can you believe it? I was just leaving. Oh, next time I'll go fish in the wind. I'll fish for fish. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I won't fish for. Ooh, I won't fish for more. Ooh.
What's the damage done?
That's a good one with the band. Damage done. All right, that one's not on my list, so that would be adding one to what I was gonna play. Okay, we'll do it in this way, which I haven't fully decided on, but sorry, it's in C. I meant to cut my toenails too. I mean my fingernails. Luckily, I can still play with my fingers. Don't have to, learn anything too new. Okay, so it was like dun, 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 dun. I'm liking the slow versions. Who cares, right? Take our time. We got all the time. As far as I know. Things over. I try to sleep. Dreams don't come. I'm in too deep. Drag me under. Damage done. I go to school. I see my friends. I tell them things in the light of the sun. Come the night I'm in too deep. Damage of words defies description. I complain about you. Call your phone. I'm in too deep. Drag me under dial tone. I talk too much, I move too slow. You give me looks, you let me know I'm wrong. Come the night I'm in too deep, damage done. It seems to me we spoke too soon. With a fine-tooth comb, we look for love. We have some fun. Go have some lunch. Damage done. Nice one, Dave. I'm still toying around. It's a weird rhythm, eh? You like that one? I was supposed to be go for lunch, have some fun. That's the end of it. I always get that wrong. Where's Kate when you need her? Go for lunch, have some fun. Come on, Erica.
Do you know what
It makes perfect
do you know what
sense.
Jason LeDuc?
I don't think so.
Jason
I don't. LeDuc.
Sorry? Lenkuki?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Is he watching or
Yeah,
something?
he's watching.
Oh my God,
Say hi to him.
Jason. Did you hear the whole thing so far?
Yeah, he loves it.
So the camera's there. Hi, Jason. It's so great to, like, he's an old, we went to school together.
Incredible.
Okay, he can't defend himself right now. So he was so lucky because he was in a class of all girls. He was the only boy, maybe Derek also. There was this guy, Derek. But everyone was in love with Jason. Every single girl in the class because he was the only boy. In French immersion. He's really laughing his ass off right now.
Is that Malvern?
It was at Williamson Road.
Oh, wow.
And then he probably had a harsh, like, you know, rebirth, like when he had to get in. I think he got out of French immersion, I think. And then he realized
to work
not
harder for
all women on earth are in love with him, probably. He realized that, but
No guy.
he
ever
had
realizes
fun.
that. No
Come
one
on,
ever.
is he laughing? Is he commenting?
I don't know if he's still there.
Seriously.
He was there for a bit. He
Like-
says, love it. We'll see if he comments again. We'll know.
How could
we'll
he
know.
not?
Now we'll smoke
That's
him
a-
out of his hole. Jason, are you still here? If you're here, comment. If you're not, forever be.
Well, that's great. I'm going to send him a message later. So that's
Say
great.
thanks for tuning in.
He may be noticed on Facebook, like my thing. He might have got here
for
through,
sure, yeah.
because he's an East Ender as well, though. So there's another connection. He lives in the East End. He actually teaches judo and martial arts. He's amazing. So if you want to,
If you want to learn judo or martial arts, how do you say his last name? I can't
Lanzewski.
read it from here.
Lanzewski. It's hard to pronounce, I guess.
Lanzewski.
You don't sound it out.
Yeah.
My dad used to play hockey with him. He was the only boy, so like literally, he would recruit the only boy in my class to fill his hockey team up.
It's great.
Maybe it'd be better if he didn't hear that part about the girls, so I don't think he's still listening, which is fine. You know, it'd be okay. It'd be a good ego boost at this point. Why don't we do the Billy Bragg tune?
Let's do it. I'll keep up. What's the key?
G. I think you'll recognize this one, I think. I'll do the chorus. So the chorus is... And ending, but there's an ending. You'll get that later. You don't need my Christmas card. You already have my heart. This has been a holiday romance right from the very start. We know how to spend the time. Who cares about the weather? We'll dance in the town until the sun goes down and push our beds together. Dave. From the land of the midnight sunglasses to the mountains of the moon, you could never stay away too long and never come back too soon. We know how to spend the time. Who cares about the weather? We'll dance in the town until the sun goes down and push our beds together. One more time, Dave, why not? And you know what a fool I am with my short attention span, flying in the rainy season too. Nothing can keep me away from you. Yeah, you remember the weird change? I was like, oh, I'll either remember or not. Like
watching
to go
your hand,
to
too.
go to the D. Oh, you're watching my hand.
I'm watching your hand.
Wow, I can't believe Jason was tuning in.
Yeah.
He still affects me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he was like.
You still have a crush
the
on him,
object.
probably from. Yeah, he was the coveted one.
He was cute. He was really like he. I remember one recess. It was raining so hard. I wonder if he remembers this. It was raining,
very
cold
romantic,
rain.
yeah.
But there was me and Cheryl, so there's three of us and him, my friend Cheryl. And the three of us got in trouble. We stayed outside. We didn't come back into class, and we stayed out on the tire swing and like singing in the rain. We sang that song at the top of our lungs, which I know now is from like the movie, the Stanley Kubrick movie too, right? It's kind of got a sinister side to it, that song.
Right.
Because it's used kind of like, it's kind of an evil tune in that song. But it's singing in the rain. It's Fred Astaire, right? So we were singing that. To me, that's my only...
Most people have nice feelings about that song.
I only knew that reference for it at that time. But anyway, so we were all sick the next day. Like, we all caught colds and got in trouble for hanging out there. And we also got in trouble one time for gambling. I didn't know it was a bad thing to do. So this is the Williamson Road schoolyard again, and we got in trouble because we had dice, and we were rolling dice for like quarters.
Oh man, that's great.
We got in trouble. I did all of that risky stuff when I was way younger. I got in trouble once for going to the store because you're not allowed to leave the school grounds, and I had a little store out of my desk.
Yeah.
Because our desks were in like a U shape, so people would send their notes this way and what they wanted with their 25 cents or whatever. And then I was breaking up Popeye cigarette packages, and they wanted 2 cigarettes, so I was setting them back in the paper. Yeah, I was very, way more, what's the word, industrious or...
That's amazing.
Yeah,
so
my
you were
young-
into gambling, and you went.
I gambled, I sold things.
That's where Erika went.
That was
awry.
the peak of my...
She went off the rails at Williamson Road.
As they say, I peaked early. Could put it
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, you've been putting your life back together for a few years since then. Now,
I'm not sure if I should do the new songs or not. I might as well.
do the
I
new
have them
songs.
on here.
Oh yeah, do them.
I can't decide. I've got 2 new songs that I wrote during the whole pandemic time. I can't decide which one to call COVID-19 Blues. One of the 2 is called COVID Blues. And Neither one of them is a blues song, though.
I was gonna say, well, do the one that's a blues.
You know what? This one's more like a blues song. It's in 3/4 though.
It's a waltzy blues.
This one isn't. I'm not gonna call it. You can call it a blues even if it's not a blues. That's what I was thinking. Okay, you know what? I'm officially not calling this one that. This one, you said it's a waltz. Okay, so I'm gonna call this doldrums, which you've heard
The
of.
COVID-19 shuffle.
Doldrums, because that's the word in the song
Yeah,
that like
doldrums.
some
I
people
like that. That's
some
a better
people
name for
are
a
in
song
the
anyway.
doldrums. People don't really know what that word means. Some people, like I actually did a survey and some people didn't know the expression in the doldrums, which means like lost and you're like ships are in the doldrums in the middle of the sea, no wind. So
What's
they're
a
not
doldrum? That's a doldrum when there's no wind?
when there's no wind. So you're kind of just flapping your sails. So you don't have, so in this sense, it's like no motivation. So that expression, I think it makes sense to put it as the title, because then at least if it's not clear when I'm saying it, or if they're like, what is that? What does that mean? At least they've seen it written out. By they, I mean the audience, right? The people reading the CD liner notes. Oh yeah, who's that going to be again? But we'll see. Anyway, that's what, this is the doldrum song. And that's what that expression means. Not moving forward or back. Although you'd like to. In the doldrums again, it seems cold to pretend we're a 10 out of 10 and full of abandon. Shockwaves, nerve ends tend to dissatisfaction inherited when we were born. Movement well worn, no break in the mold. Story well told. I know you'd love to be torn, and you want to feel pain. You're in the doldrums again.
Wicked. Nice performance. That sounded nice.
That was
Hey,
also
everybody,
slow.
that's Erika Werry,
Thank you.
and
Thanks.
that's a beauty tune. Doldrums, in the doldrums.
It works slow, but that was slow. I've done it way faster, but it's a new song, so we
I
were
think it
still.
sounds
I think
perfect
it's
at that
I think
tempo. I think
slow
that's the one.
is comfortable sometimes. Okay, so we won't do the second new one quite yet. We'll do this Neil. I'm almost at the end of my list, by the way. And how are we doing for time? Is that okay?
You can play as long as you want, and you can stop whenever you want. It's free. It's
One,
free
two,
here.
three, four. I have 4 more songs. It's satisfying to do every song. And I know I've come a little bit of a distance as a songwriter performer, because there was a time when I never would follow the set list. And it's good to follow it, it's good not to follow it, but to just follow it and say whatever you want about the songs in between or not, but don't skip a song like out of for whatever reason. Just play the songs you wanted to play or add a few here and there. Like we added
Damage done.
Damage Done. And if you have another request you want to add, just feel free. But anyway, let me just do these songs and then we can go on with the show. I like this song. This is
What are you singing?
Neil, it's called. And it's like there's a Neil Young song. You played a great Neil Young song off Harvest, but there's an album called Silver and Gold. You probably know that album.
Yeah.
I think it's Silver and Gold. The last track Yeah, it's the last track of Silver and Gold. It's called Without Rings. Beautiful song. Like, I listen to that song. You would love it. It's a picky, guitar picky tune. Such a beautiful song. And I couldn't listen to it without, like, just welling up at the very last line, like, for a while there.
Yeah.
You know what? I have to re-explore, and maybe later we'll listen to that song. So I'm sure that that's the right album and the right, you know. The song's called Without Rings. I know that. But anyway, so here's a little song that steals a couple lines from that song, basically. But it's an ode to Neil Young or something.
Stolen song, everybody.
Maybe, you know, maybe he'll complain. That'd be good for me. Maybe.
We could have a debate.
He like Bob Dylan sold all his catalog, I think, the other day. For millions of dollars or something. They're smart to do that, I think. I mean, they're not going to be around much longer, right? And neither is everyone, but I'm just saying, maybe they're doing that for a good reason. I'm not sure. I don't know if you heard about that. Anyway. Fighting drugs with pain, stretching words in vain, reading all you can into the things they say. Why can't you feel the same? It's boring. Oh, forget this game. How do you tell your soul light after dark? Make it rhyme for all who like him. Feel the spark. It's a new electrical pole will follow. Oh, is it not? Without the misting off, the wake after the setting of the moon that masquerades and gives off every shade but love. Is it enough? Oh, oh, oh. Hands off, he's mine. Hands off, he's mine. Hands off, he's mine. Hands off, he's mine. Set your sights on the wind. Raise your arms, fly in rings around. I think those faster songs don't go over as well in the solo,
You miss your band?
in the
faster
solo
song?
version. But I don't know.
Sounds good to
This
me.
is probably a good place to figure that out.
What tune are you going to do now?
I have another new one written down. I have 3 more songs written down, and if I don't think of any others, it's just I'm going to end with those 3. And the last 2 after this one are in a different tuning, so I think I can figure that out. But you could play with Blue and Green with the last one. It sounds so nice when you're playing along. I almost feel like, why would I not play with you? So feel free to play on this one if you want. Sure. This is a new one, though. I'm just going to play it. I think I saw this one will be called the Copa Blues. Tell me if I absolutely cannot call this a blues, okay? We'll run through it. Let's see. Is that right? I think it's right. Take me for a spin. I'll let you in. And what you call it name. Is it a game? Is it a game to you? Is it a game to me? Teach me to sing for nothing. Lady Macbeth, your mom put your dad in the home alone and said words got stuck in my chest. It's an excuse, you know it. I'm gonna use. Maybe go to an improv class. glass to us all the same. I don't mean to be cute, thank you for the pain. You teach me to sing for nothing. Lady Macbeth, or your mom put your dad in the hall alone and said words in my chest the whole time. With you, the whole damn time. With you, it was a wonderful time. We'll do it again. You teach me to sing. It's an excuse, you know it. We're gonna use. I don't mean to be cute, thank you for the muse. You teach me to sing from that I'm not sure about the abrupt chord change at the very end. In fact, I forget how that usually kind of goes, but it was working at one point. But anyway,
It's a new tune. That's the
what can I say
COVID
about that
Blues.
song? Yeah, that's gonna be COVID Blues. Oh, something about it. I thought about that song. Anyway, I liked it. I liked that song.
I like it too.
The only thing I'm not sure about is the last chord. I guess. What was I gonna say? You know when you think of something you're gonna say and then you can't go on until you remember what it was, and it was something about.
It's hard. It's hard when that happens.
Is that gonna work? I'll use this. Usually I sometimes get it. I'm trying to think of what it was. Oh, I know what it was. Okay, I remember what it was. So I'm singing that song, and a part of the... I just think this is funny because I'm in a music studio right now, but you teach me to sing for nothing. It's just a comment on how expensive music lessons are. So you know what I mean? They can be. I think that's. I was going to say something about the expensiveness of, but not here. I mean, it's worth it. It's very worth it. I took a few singing lessons, which is why I know how much they cost sometimes. Not that you can tell, but should have heard me before. Okay. This has got to go down. I kind of miss Mike, because Mike is really funny, and between us, we get a lot of laughs. Like, I watched our show that we done, the Silver Dollar thing, and I was, like, rolling on the floor laughing so hard, like...
You got a little routine? You got a
Me
little
bouncing off of him. Well, it's very impromptu. There's no plan, no, so I guess we were lucky on that one. But I think it's going to work again for the next time. We always seem to get some comedic factor. So this is a song... my second last song of the evening, and I do think that, you know, minus the forgetting a few lyrics and all that, it's very enjoyable, so thank you so much for sitting here and listening. This is one I like called Uh-Oh. It's an old song. Actually, you could jam on this one, Dave.
Yeah?
Why not? It's like D, drop D, but you can play in your regular and,
Yeah.
you know, just feel it out.
What
Like,
are the chords? It's just sort of a beat.
I don't think it'll be a problem. I mean, there's some stuff, but you'll catch on, right? You're so good at catching on, so... Just did that for you, so it's more like this usually. Sisters dressing on paint the day. Do you go out of your way with daring colors, barren rules? They haven't got a clue. You think you do. Oh, so easy in the city to spend your time. Do you go out of your mind, shaping pictures, giving away your blind heart? They haven't got the card. Don't take it too hard. Oh. Sharp tongue shoot bitter darts, and it hurts. So tie your belt and stop and start and stop and start and stop and your brain burns. They haven't got the nerve. So easy in the city to spend your pay. Do you go out of your way? Do you know how to say for sure? Do you even know how to? Do you even know? Rattly strings. I guess that happens. Yeah, so that that was the song's
What's it about?
nothing. That's just pure, like sometimes I can tell you exactly what a song's about. I don't know really. Well, if you really look at the lyrics, it's an older song, so I can't remember really what I was doing, but the first bit's about a painter, kind of like, painting, unveiling the truth or something, It's hard. It's not really anything. They haven't got the card. Like, they haven't got the answer. Like, maybe miscommunication, not understanding someone's, like, picture. Or, by the way, I locked the door, and I'm hearing, is that okay that I locked the door?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So for my last song, I think you know this one. I'm going to actually use the capo because I realized I tried to play this one without the capo, and I couldn't. So let me just, it's blue and green. Remember that one? You will. And you can do a nice solo on it because it just repeats over and over. Does that sound right?
One note, so Elizabeth.
Okay, let me see. Oh, I'm going to put this on.
Yeah,
That might
sure.
kind of turn it up a bit.
What's the key? Do you know?
I think it is F sharp. Okay, so. Wait. What am I doing? That's not right. That's this key. Where did I go? I think it is supposed to be an F sharp. I always have it. Okay. Oh, I think I got it. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna check with the tuner. I know what I'm doing now, but I'll double check. Because this is a nice song to end on.
Yeah.
It's a love song kind of thing, like easygoing. Of course, Miles Davis. I wonder why it's red. Is red good? I think it's in tune. Don't know how to use this tuner really. Okay.
Sure, it's good. It sounded pretty good there.
Let's see. My tuner surely threw you off a bit. Well, like the dry leaves lying, reading underneath the tree. When the sun is shining like you've never seen. Blue and green goes well like the salt swell coming straight across the common sea. Soft wind singing through the swaying summer trees. Sweet and mellow, moody melody. Like the ones that all the kids believe. Strange name. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Very nice to meet you, Nick. Welcome to Beyond the Beat. And thanks for having me, Dave.
Well,
Once again, it's really a pleasure because I think that the gigs are few and far between and everyone's rusty.
Yeah.
And you know, like you get together with your friends. I mean, you don't really, but like if you do, you're not jamming. You're standing in the park like arm's length, and it's just silly, you know. Like I'm so sick of the virus. I've had it up to here. Like I enjoyed the first pandemic lockdown or whatever. I mean, sorry, the first month. The first couple months were cool.
It's like, okay,
I loved it.
off,
I didn't have to work. I loved not work. I was just like, this is awesome, you know, and I had a great excuse to do nothing, you know, but I'm so over it now. I think I'm totally, like I've had a migraine headache for 3 days. I think it's finally gone. I just felt so exhausted. I'm so sick of it. I feel trapped. We all feel trapped, and everyone in the whole world feels that way. Trapped to an extent, eh? So it's fucked up.
We're trapped on Earth.
Oh, by the way, I edited one of my songs. Instead of "fuck this game," which is one of the lines, I thought I'm here at the music school, and I said "forget this game," but there I just said it. I don't know. I can't.
Oh, Adam.
I can't believe I just said that. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's not the first time.
It's like, you know.
Adam.
It's not that bad of a word anymore.
Adam, I know what you want. This guitar. Adam's awesome. Adam is an amazing musician and an amazing person, and I hope he wins it too. I'm sure he will.
I'm sure he will. He shouldn't say that.
Well, he might. You know, he could. He will in my heart. Guys, this guitar, it's what I forgot to tell you to read in the small print is that I smash the guitar before you get it, but you still get the guitar. No, I won't smash the guitar. I'm just kidding. This is a beautiful guitar. It's an airline guitar. Thanks for tuning in. Anyone that tuned in and left, we're still going.
I mean, you're still going.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen for a bit.
I don't know. Am I still going? Like, am I going to do a tune? I don't even know what to do.
Nick should play piano.
I should do it. Well, Nick, do you want to play a piano tune? We don't have a piano set up in this room.
Maybe next week.
Maybe next week.
Yeah, we should do a.
Bring in some.
You could do a set next week, Nick. That would be great.
It's a good excuse. Like it. You know, I like to think I
I've
can.
never done a set.
You should do a set.
Then you'll see it's not as easy as it seems in some
I
ways.
know it doesn't.
And like I really appreciate the opportunity to do it because
Well, we'll do
I
more.
come in and it's gonna be easy, and it's never like it's like hard. So it's good practice. I think someday it does get easy.
Experience.
I got
It's
one.
fun, you know, and I'm almost there.
I dedicate this song to the pandemic. I love the pandemic, but I don't love the pain that it causes. But I'm very fortunate. I've got a cool space to come to, and when there's no rain and there's no sun, and you don't like what you become, with intoxicating liquor on your mind. And the past is close behind. Yeah. Well, you pick up your feet, you find the street, and you take a little walk downtown. You dig down deep, but your pocket lets you down. Your pocket lets you down. Yeah. Well, I might pack my things and go, take the next bus to the coast, make a little money, play some guitar on the side. Give me one good reason to stay, and I may not go away. If not, I'll catch you on the flip side of the coin. When there's no moon and there's no stars, and you don't know who you are, you feel broken up and you're twisted in a bind, and the past is close behind. Yeah. yeah. Well, the springtime shall resume, and the sun will chase this gloom. What's lost won't be forgotten by the day, and you just might find a way, and you just might find a way, and you just might find a way. There, but that's my tune.
Oh, nice.
I wrote that song. Yeah.
I like the wandering guitar. It's like it's looking for a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that that's what it seems like?
Oh man, I know. I was just like I threw some chords together and it kind of stuck, you know. I was trying to be J.J. Cale, you know. I like that J.J. Cale vibe. After midnight, we gonna let it all hang out. After midnight, we're gonna chug a lug and shout. We're gonna cause talk and suspicion, give an exhibition, find out what it really is about. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out. After midnight, you're gonna shake your tambourine. After midnight, it's gonna be peaches and cream. We're gonna cause talk and suspicion, give an exhibition, find out what it really is about. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out. The ice and wind and slush are all around me now, but I am buried underground. I can hear the wind a-blowing overhead while a-sleeping in this bed, in this bed. Time can collapse while I lay in this place. sweetest of any embrace I have known. I heard all the stars were planted in the sky, and drink from all the years that have gone by. The moon lights all the leaves that are the forest floor, and spring the naked branches all shall make more, shall make more. Thanks.
Is that one of yours too?
Yeah, that's one of mine too.
I always like original songs for some reason more.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Well, we'll wrap it up. I'm gonna do one more tune, and then that'll be it. It's a lesson too late for the learning, made of sand, made of sand. In the wink of an eye, my soul is turning. In your hand, in your hand. Are you going away with no words of farewell? Can there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. As I lie in my bed in the morning, without you, without you, each song in my breast dies a borning. Without you, without you. Are you going away with no words of farewell? Can there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. It's a lesson too late for the learning, made of sand, made of sand. In the wink of an eye, my soul is turning. In your hand, in your hand. Are you going away with no words of farewell? Can there be not a trace left behind. I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. Darling, that was the last thing on my mind. Okay, everybody, thanks for tuning in to the live stream here at Beyond the Beat. It was very pleasant and lovely to have Erika Werry here. We are making a beautiful album, so stay tuned for that. She is a true talent and a real creator and an amazing songstress and just a lovely person. And I was happy to share her with you. I hope you enjoyed it very much. Stay tuned for lots more content. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment below, and just generally be cool about life and treat other people nicely. All right? Talk to you later.
It's a YouTube stream, right? 'Cause that's what
You might have to end it on, yeah.